This is live, Vanamadhuri. Vanamadhuri live. Hindi, yes. Yesterday I described some of the reasons why Mahaprabhu came in this world. Actually, Krishna himself, after Dwapara Yuga, Krishna relished so many rasa-madhuris in the pastimes of Braj. Krishna was feeling something in his mind. He was thinking, I have relished all the bhavas, all the moods. But this mood, which is in the heart of Srimati Radhika, this confidential sweetness moods in the heart of Srimati Radhika, I haven't completely relished it yet. That's why Krishna was thinking in his mind. What is this pranay mahima, this glory of the love that Srimati Radhika has for me? That Srimati Radhika, she is always suffering for me or eager for me. Prema is such a thing that you're always thinking about each other when you love someone. Srimati Radhika thinks so much more than Krishna. That's why Srimati Radhika, she becomes like a mad woman. It's like a mad woman. She's always like a mad woman for Krishna. Madly in love. All the time. Krishna thinks, this doesn't happen to me. Krishna, especially, he's bahu-nishtha, means he's multi-pointed. Bahu-nishtha. He's loyal to many people. Because Krishna has many devotees. Which devotee you'll give up, which devotee you'll keep, you cannot choose. Even Krishna himself said, Apichit sudaracharo bhajate mam ananya bhag. This verse in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Apichit sudaracharo bhajate mam ananya bhag. That person who is one-pointed to me and is doing my bhajan, worshipping me in one-pointedly. Maybe this person did some misbehavior or bad behavior. Still, you should understand that this person is a sadhu. Why this person is a sadhu? Because he's completely surrendered to me. So that's why I take all the responsibilities to purify this person. Just like a small baby, a kid. A kid is completely surrendered to his mother. A child is completely surrendered to his mother, to her mother. That's why the parents, they take care of the child. So one thing is durachar, bad behavior person, vicious behavior, and one thing is like sudurachar, terrible, malicious behavior. If the person is ananabhak, means the person does not worship anyone else. Only to me. Hello Krishna Balaram. Krishna Balaram. So if the person is one-pointed, I myself, I will take care of all the duties and responsibilities of this devotee. Bhagavan told Arjun, my decision is that this person is a sadhu. He's not non-sadhu, a sadhu. He's a sadhu. He's a sadhu, devotee. Actually, one time in the assembly of the demigods, all the demigods, they were discussing this shloka of the Bhagavad Gita. They were debating upon this shloka. Just like us, we are debating the scriptures, arguing of the scriptures. Debates. The demigods also, they do this in Swargaloka. So, according to the shloka of the Bhagavad Gita, it's explained that apichet suduracharo bhajate mam ananya bhag. So the demigods were asking each other, how possible a devotee is one-pointed to God and also doing bad things, bad behavior, sudurachara, vicious behavior? How to understand this? And Bhagavan says, you understand that this person is a sadhu. So the person is doing some bad thing, sudurachara, like bad behavior. What is this, for example? Not following the good behavior. This is called sudurachara. If you're not following the good behavior, you're having bad behavior, durachara. This is the normal meaning, general meaning. One thing is sadachara, good behavior, and durachara, bad behavior. So if you don't follow the rules of the Vedas, this is called durachara. And if you're one-pointed to Lord, how possible you do bad things if you're one-pointed? This is another question that is raised. And Bhagavan says in this verse, sadhu reva samantavya. My opinion, my conclusion is that this person is a sadhu. This is my mantavya. This is my decision. Krishna says this person is a sadhu. He's a saintly person. How possible? One person is doing bad things, right? And how possible the person is accepted as a sadhu? And Bhagavan himself is saying this. Krishna is saying, I took this decision. Why you're worrying about it? Because I told you. Bhagavan is the supreme. He gave this sentence. So you have to just accept his decision. That's it. But the demigods in the assembly of the demigods, they were discussing this point. How possible? How possible? Then to reconcile, the demigods, they brought Bhaktivinoda Thakur to the Swargaloka. Actually, Bhaktivinoda Thakur told this in his own biography. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is not an ordinary person. He was not an ordinary person. Who was he? He was the very dear friend of Srimati Radhika, Kamala Manjari herself. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur went to the assembly of the demigods and told, whatever God is saying, this is true. Bhagavan is saying. Why? The next shloka is saying, Chipram bhavati dharmatma. This is the next verse. Bhagavan is saying, now you see some bad behavior in this person, okay. But keep pram, very quickly the person will become a dharmatma, like a good person. Why? Because the person is loyal to me and one-pointed to me. Ananya bhav. The person is one-pointed to Lord. So me, I myself, I will purify this person. And I will take him for me. Just like a small baby doing so many things in the lap of his mother, passing stool in the lap of his mother. Then the mother cleans the baby and then brings again the baby back to his lap. You understand or not? What did I say? Mother cleans the baby, like imagine a child, a baby, like stooling, passing in the lap of mother. Mother cleans the baby. Then again, mother takes the baby on her lap. So in the same way, Bhagavan is saying, if you one-pointed to me, so this is very important. This verse, this part, Ananya Bhak, very intense, like intense in this point. Ananya Bhak means the person is having the devotion only for Krishna, not for any other god, any other demigod, no, only for Krishna. The person only depends on Krishna, like one-pointed. So because the person has Ananya Bhak, one-pointed devotion, so Krishna is saying, that's why I will clean this person, like I will purify him. Like who cleans the baby? The mother, right? Other persons like, oh, disgusting, when the baby poops or this. But mother, mother takes the child, the baby, cleans the poops, everything, urine, then take again the baby on her lap. Maybe other persons might neglect it, but the mother will never give up her children. Isn't it? There are maybe bad sons or bad daughters, but never bad mother. Do you understand? So what I want to say is that apichet sudurachar. So Bhagavan is saying, Kiparam, very quickly the person will become a good person, like purified, like Dharmatma, a pious person. My devotee will never perish, never fall down, Krishna says in this verse. So because the person is one-pointed to Lord, Bhagavan accepts the person as his own. So the demigods ask Bhaktivinoda Thakur, okay, if the person is one-pointed, how the person did bad things? How possible? Do you understand what is durachar? It means to do things which are prohibited in the Vedas. It's written in the Vedas, in the Shastras. If you do this, such a thing, it's a sin, for example. This you can do, this you cannot do. All the rules are there in the Vedas. So the person might be doing bad things for two reasons. One, some bad samskar from previous lives. And because of these bad samskaras, the person is doing bad things. For example, the snake. The snake bites. If you, for example, remove these fangs, venom fangs of the snake even will bite, but this poison will not affect you because there will be no poison in her mouth, because you have already removed the fangs that inoculate the poison. Just because of the previous habit of the snake, it will bite, but the venom won't be there, the poison. So in the same way, some devotees, we see that they may be doing some bad thing. They are doing bhajan, and also sometimes also some bad behaviors also. So 2 reasons for that. One, what did I say? Bad samskaras from previous lives that are still going on. Second point, Bhagavan, to give teaching to others, Bhagavan makes these devotees do this just to give teachings to others. No, what is the example? Just to give teachings to others, Bhagavan is doing this. For example is given. There was one brahmachari, one story now. There was a brahmachari, eka-nishtha brahmachari, one-pointed brahmachari doing the puja to the deity, always. So after worshipping the deity, he used to distribute the mahaprasad. So when he used to distribute the mahaprasad, he would never even look at anyone. He wouldn't consider I'm giving the prasad to a man or a woman. He would just distribute it without looking at anyone. This brahmachari, he was eka-nishtha sevak, one-pointed servant. This katha is from Sri-rangam. This story is from Sri-rangam temple. So this brahmachari was very one-pointed. And seeing this, Maya-devi decided to test him. कौन सा रूप में? कौन सा रूप में माया है? तो दो बहन. She came in the form of 2 sisters. So one younger sister was saying, "Oh, look at this brahmachari, how nice. He doesn't look at anyone. He's not attached to anyone. He doesn't speak with anyone, doesn't joke with anyone. Look, very nice brahmachari. No one in the past nor in the future is as good as brahmachari as he is. He is one-pointed eka-nishtha servant of God." So younger brother told. Older brother said, well, this brahmachari is nothing. He's still brahmachari, but if we look at him like with our eyebrows, if we just look at him with like some special look, then let's see how much brahmachari he is. Everything will be finished. No. All the brahmachari, like all his celibacy, will go away if we just like look at him in a special way, then finish his brahmachari. So the 2 sisters were discussing this, and the other sister said, "No, he's good. He's a one-pointed brahmachari, eka-nishtha. He's serving Bhagavan. He's very nice. He cannot fall down. It's not possible." So the 2 sisters were discussing, argue. The other one said, "Oh, no, in 3 days I can make him fall down," the other sister told. In 3 days only. In one snap of a finger, his all celibacy, brahmacharya will disappear. The other one, no. Anyway, so they were discussing. So when Maya is behind someone, who can stop it, right? Anyway. So the brahmachari, what did he do? It was winter time. So he closed the altar and he went to his own room. And at that moment, remember, there was 2 sisters, right? So maybe the younger sister, knowingly, on purpose, near his room, she was screaming, "Oh, save me," and she fell down. Brahmachari was thinking, what should I do? A brahmachari maybe should think, "Oh, let her die. What I have to do in it? I don't have anything to do with it. If the woman is dying, then what?" Shastra also explains. You should never stay alone or speak with any woman alone. The senses are very powerful. Not even Even great personalities who can control their mind, even they should be careful. Even these kind of very powerful persons, they might be agitated. If by little bit some like a guide, you say, of a woman, like her, like because of a woman, very quickly they can fall down. So the brahmachari was thinking, let this woman die. I don't have anything to do with her. I should not go there to save her. But another part of his mind was thinking, whether she's a woman or man, if any person is in any calamity, we should help this person, isn't it? What do you think he should do? In any circumstance, whether the person is a man or a woman, you should not consider and you should help this person. So the brahmachari was thinking what to do, like these two sides of his mind thinking it like this. So remember, first of all, he thought, I'm a brahmachari. I don't have anything to do with anything in this world. If the person is dying, let her die. I don't have anything to do with it. But another part of his mind was thinking, no, no, no. If any person is having some calamity or big problem, we should help this person. So his mind was like quarreling inside the mind. What to do? In conflict. Then the brahmachari, this woman had fell and she was asking for help. The girl who had, like the young woman had fallen, so he helped her lift up. Then he put her in her solitary place, like put her in one place. But what happened? Some bad mood in his mind. A bad mood came in his mind. Then slowly he fell in love with this girl, with this woman. Fell in love and increasing, like the love was increasing. He was falling in love more and more. Then, so the best prasadas of the deity, the good prasadams, he was not offering to the deity and actually giving this food to the woman, to the girl. Do you understand? He was thinking, now she's my Thakurji, she's my Srimati Radhika. Slowly, what happened? He started to love her so much, like he really fell for her. Even the golden pots of the deity, of the temple, the golden pots of offering food to the deity. He put sweet rice in this golden pot and gave to the woman, to this lady. And the king asked, where are the golden pots? Brahmachari told, oh, I offered here to the deity, somebody took away, like somebody stole it, I don't know about it. Slowly, so the king went to the shop to buy new golden pots. And what happened? That same day, that same lady was also in the shop of the golden pots. And she sold the golden pots that the man gave her, the pujari gave her. And the king saw his own signature under the golden pots. Because before, people used to do this. If you buy a very expensive thing in the past, then you used to carve your own name under. So what happened? Ladies sold the golden pot that the brahmachari gave, and then the king found this in the same shop, right? And then the owner of the shop told everything. Oh, how I got, like, because the king found the golden pot, and then he asked the shop owner, how did you get this golden pot with my name? And then the shop owner told, oh, this woman came and sold me here this pot. So later on, the king got to know the truth. Actually, the brahmachari had given the golden pot of the deity to the woman. So the king, what did he do? Put the brahmachari in the jail, arrested him. He's a durachari, bad behavior person. Externally, he looks like good behavior, like having the good behavior, serving the deity and so many things. But actually, what is he doing? Behaving badly. Durachari. So the brahmachari wound up in the jail, and he was feeling so upset. In his mind, he was thinking, "Oh my! For how many years I have served the deity, and look what happened to me. How this woman came in my life, and she destroyed all my sadhana bhajan, everything. Oh my! Fire on me! Fire on me!" So in the jail, the brahmachari started crying and crying, praying to the deity. Here, Thakurji, this is the fruit of serving you for so long. Now I'm in jail. I served you one-pointedly for a long time. Why these bad the feelings came to my mind, like these enjoying feelings, these bad things? So crying and crying, this brahmachari was praying to the deity. Then the deity, Thakurji, heard his prayer. And Thakurji gave order directly to the king and said, "Hey king, now, immediately, it was like midnight. It was midnight. Make a beautiful chariot, prepare a chariot. And you take this brahmachari on the chariot, put him on the chariot and make parikrama with him. This brahmachari has no fault." So this was the order of the deity to the king. "Hey king, me, I myself." Sorry? Actually, I did everything. Actually, my external potency, Maya, performed all this situation. Then the king prepared at midnight a beautiful chariot, put the brahmachari sitting on the chariot. Queen and king were fanning with chamar, the brahmachari, fanning him. And midnight, they announced, like this all is happening by the desire of Lord. So sometimes in this way, we see these things. So this kind of lila is called Maya-devi lila. So these lilas are shown sometimes. Name of Maya-devi lila. Bhagavan, by his Maya, he's doing this lila sometimes. The brahmachari really had no fault. Bhagavan says, why? Actually, Bhagavan wanted to perform this lila. So the Gita Bhagavan says, if the person is one-pointed to me, any faults that the person might have, I myself will purify it and will take the person as my own. So maybe the person has some samskara, some previous habits or previous impressions, and these are still going on. I'll tell another story Gurudev told also. There was a brahmachari that came to the temple, started to live with the other brahmacharis. Every day, this brahmachari used to quarrel with the others. You took my cloth. I put my cloth here. Why did you move it? For example, one brahmachari went for bathing to take a bath and brought his dhoti and like kept there for changing the clothes. When he saw the clothes were not there anymore, it was elsewhere. So this brahmachari was always quarreling with others because of this. Gurudev, so he came to complain to Gurudev. Gurudev called all the brahmacharis and told, why his clothes are always moving here and there, like why? So one brahmachari told Gurudev, before I was a thief, I used to steal. Thief is someone who takes people's things, right? But I became a sadhu, but my nature didn't go away. Which nature? The nature of lifting things of other people, like taking things from other people. I didn't go away. That's why I'm just taking the cloth of one brahmachari and mixing to the cloth of the other brahmachari and vice versa. Is that what swapping? Okay. So what is the meaning? Sometimes the nature is there of the person. Do you understand? Some samskar from many lives, some samskar is there from one of the lives. Anyway, but when the person is ananya bhak, one pointed, Bhagavan slowly will purify all the Bhagavan will purify all these bad things and accept the person as his own. Bhagavan says Kipram means very quickly the person will become dharmatma, will become a sadhu. So what I want to say, so the question arises, Bhagavan is not one-pointed, but the devotees, they are one-pointed. All the devotees are one-pointed towards Lord. Bhagavan is bahukendriya, multi-pointed. Bahu-nishtha. So eka-nishtha means one-pointed, and bahu-nishtha means multi-pointed. Bhagavan is bahu-nishtha, and the devotee is eka-nishtha, only one pointed towards God, and God is loyal to all the devotees. The Guru also, we see the same in this regard for the Guru also. Guru is bahu-nishtha, like multi-pointed to all his disciples, but the disciples, they should be eka-nishtha, one pointed toward the Guru. All the disciples, they are one pointed to the Guru, but the Guru, he is multi-pointed to all the devotees, all the disciples. You can read the Jaiva-dharma. It's describing about eka-nishtha and bahu-nishtha in a very beautiful way. Have you read a little bit of the Jaiva-dharma? This is the difference between God and the devotees. God cannot give up any devotee or take another one, like choose on over another. Even a small devotee, Bhagavan can never give him up. So Bhagavan is like this. And this slogan shows this. Even if the person is doing bad things, Krishna is saying, this person is a sadhu. He's not non-sadhu, like a sadhu. He's sadhu. He's a devotee. Even though the person is not following the rules of the Vedas, we think, oh, the person is not a sadhu at all. But Bhagavan is saying, no, I think the person is a sadhu, yes. Why? Because he is ananya bhak. He's one-pointed devoted to me. He doesn't know anything beyond me, besides me. So I, myself, I will purify this person and take him. So in the same way, Bhagavan is bahukendriya. He's multi-pointed, like many-pointed. But the devotee, bhakta, he's eka-kendriya, one-pointed towards God. So another point also. Bhagavan Krishna, he is not bahukendriya. He is also one-pointed. Krishna is not multi-pointed. He is also one-pointed. Nanda Nandana Krishna Brajendra Nandan Shyam Sundar. He is one-pointed, yes. To whom? only with Srimati Radhika. According to the rasa-vichara, rasa conception, Krishna is one-pointed to Srimati Radhika. Rasa was going on, very beautiful rasa dance, spring season rasa dance, Vasantik rasa. And then Srimati Radhika fell man. Radharani left the rasa. All the gopis were there, but Krishna left all the gopis behind, neglected all of them, and he just ran behind, chased away behind Srimati Radhika. Jayadeva Goswami, explains Gita Govinda. Krishna, he described in the Gita Govinda, no? Krishna gave up all the other gopis, and he shows the nishtha, loyalty only towards Srimati Radhika. Kamsari. Krishna, this is what he's saying, no? Krishna left all the gopis just to run behind Srimati Radhika only. He neglects all of them. He doesn't care about, and just ran behind Srimati Radhika. So Krishna has rasa-vichara, yes. He is one-pointed loyal to Srimati Radhika. Prema is such a thing that prema does not depend on others. What people say about me, like I'll not love or not do something because of what other people will say. This is not love. Prema is nirapeksha. It doesn't depend on anyone. But there's no prema in this world. In this world is lust, calm. In the transcendental world, prema is one-pointed, eka-nishtha. So I told two things. First I told that Krishna is not one-pointed, he is multi-pointed, bahu-nishtha. Krishna loves all the devotees. Krishna told, no one is dear to me, my friend, no one is my enemy. I'm equal to everyone. I love equally all my devotees, Krishna told in the Gita. Just like a mother and father, they have equal love for all their sons and daughters. Isn't it? Whether you're a boy or a girl, there's no difference. Like the parents, they love equally all their children. Krishna says, Samoham, I'm equal to all the living entities. Samoham sarva bhuteshu. I am equal to all the living entities. Then Bhagavan told, those who love me more, I also love them more. I'm equal to all the living entities. No one is my enemy, no one is my friend. Parents also, they have so much love and affection for their children. But if some child have so much more love and affection for their parents, parents will also show more love to that son or daughter. But that son who is always chastising and not just like swearing the parents, what parents can do? But still, the parents give affection, even for a son, to a son that is swearing them, calling them names. Especially the love of the mother. It's not possible to describe it. Sometimes I give one example. There was a boy who fell in love with a girl, young girl. They were loving hiddenly, having hidden relationship. And the young boy told, until when we're gonna have this hidden relationship? Also, this is against the rules of the scriptures. This is sinful activity. If you marry according to the rules, this is good. Shastra explains you have to follow Varnashram Dharma. Bhagavan becomes pleased with those who follow Varnashram Dharma, those who get married. Bhagavan becomes pleased. But if you don't get married and you're doing bad things, Bhagavan is of course not pleased with you, and also the society also. Like this is something very falling according to the society, very wrong, condemnable, frowned upon. So anyway, the young boy told the young girl, let's get married and follow the rules, stay together. There's no problem. Let's be together legally. Girl told, okay, I can get married to you, but your mother, I don't want to live with your mother. And the young boy told, look, my father has expired, has died. So I have been taking care of mom. I cannot give up my mom because my father has already died. Whatever you say, I cannot give up my mother. But the girl was saying, but if you want to marry me, you must. Look, I don't want to live with your mother. So how to reconcile this? How to find a solution? The boy said, I cannot give up on my mom. And the girl said, but I don't want to live with your mom. I don't want to live with her. So what to do? So the boy told, okay, what to do? The girl told, do you really love me? If you really love me, do you really love me? Okay, so do one thing. You bring me the heart of your mom. Bring me her heart. You know what is kaleja? Like the heart of your mother. Bring it to me. And I'll give you my word. Give my word that if you give me the heart of your mother, I'll marry you. Oh, no, when you come to the clasp of someone, close to the grasp of someone, it's very hard to come out. Like completely loving someone so much that you're controlled by the person. So he's the only son of that mother. It was like late. His mother had cooked for him. It was already like 10-11 p.m. and the mother was waiting for her son to come back and feed him. So mother fell asleep in the kitchen waiting for her son. She thought, when my son will come back, I will heat up the food and I will feed him hot food. So the son brought one big knife and he tore the chest of his mother and cut her heart off. Cut open her chest and took her heart out and was bringing her heart. His mind was... So he was going to give the heart to the girl. But then he tripped in a stone and then his toe was wounded. And then immediately it started bleeding, his foot, his toe. So the heart which was in his hand fell on the ground. So when the heart fell, a sound was coming from the heart. This voice of his mother coming. His mother was saying, "Oh my son, how much pain you're feeling in your toe, my son. Come to me, my son. Let me tear one part of my cloth and make a plaster, a a bandage on your wound. Look, so much love the mother has in her heart. So then the boy understood. What is the love of the mother? Eternal love. Isn't it? So in this way there are many examples in the scriptures. So why I was talking about this? Do you remember? Oh yeah, eka-nishtha and bahu-nishtha. So according to the rasa-vichara, we see that Krishna is bahu-nishtha, he is multi-pointed, he cannot be one-pointed. According to the rasa-vichara. Because Krishna has so many devotees, which devotee he can will keep or give up, how to choose one over another. So Krishna is saying, I have equal mood to all my devotees. Bhagavan has no friend, no enemy. The person is his friend or enemy when there is some selfishness. Like for example, if the person, Gurudev is saying, people are enemy or friend because of selfishness. Like people who has enmity is because the person has some selfishness. But if the person is unselfish, the person has nothing to give and take with anything, he's not involved with anything. So he has no hatred towards anyone. This is the truth. We see in this world, when there is some selfishness, so always some suffering, some quarrel, some argument, some fight. But if there's no interest, like selfishness, if there's no selfishness, there's selfishlessness. Yeah? Selflessness. So then there's no quarrel. But in Bhagavan, what do we see? Bhagavan is actually performing pastimes like a normal person. Krishna says, I'm equal to all the living entities. I'm equal, just like a mother and father are equal to all their sons and daughters. But, that son and daughter that give more love and affection to the parents also will reciprocate and also give more love and affection to that specific son or daughter. So there's no fault in it. This is actually a quality of Vatsalya rasa. So this Vatsalya guna in the heart of parents, mother, father, this is manifesting this. Do you understand? For example, the cow feeds milk to its calf. But if another calf is coming, then the cow will, with its horns. If it's horns, the cow will chase the other calf away. But sometimes even I would say pumpkins, baby dogs, puppies, they come and also drink milk from the cow, from the cow's udder. So the cow gives milk to her own baby, its own calf. Another calf is coming with its horns. The cow will chase that calf away, other calf. But even sometimes baby puppies are also coming drinking from the cow's udder. Yes, this is very good. Okay. So in the Lila of Mahaprabhu we see one speciality. He gave prema to everyone, mercy to everyone. He didn't have this discrimination. In this avatar, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not make any discrimination. Someone is qualified or not. He gave the prema to everyone he saw. Whoever was coming, he was giving the prema. But actually Mahaprabhu gave, making that person qualified, then giving. Like those who didn't have the recipients to receive or were not qualified, Mahaprabhu gave them the recipients or make them qualified, then gave the prema. Like some people didn't want, but Mahaprabhu destroyed all their anarthas, made them like qualified or gave them the recipient to receive the prema. Then he gave the prema. So that's why he is Mahavadanyaya. Munificent and magnanimous. Rup Sanatan, when the first time they saw Mahaprabhu, they told this verse, Namo Mahavadanyaya. They took one grass in their between their teeth and they told this verse. A blade of grass and they told this verse, Namo Mahavadanyaya. So beautiful. How Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving prema to all the living entities. This is called Namo Mahavadanyaya. One thing is Vadanya, generous, and another thing is Mahavadanya, supermost, magnanimous and munificent and generous. And the associates of Mahaprabhu, they are Mahavadanyaya, giving prema to everyone. The associates of Mahaprabhu, Gaurajan, they are so merciful, super merciful. So Mahaprabhu, to give benefit to the jivas, he came in the form of the Dham, in the form of the Bhakta, in many, many ways. Lord is giving mercy to everyone. In the form of the Dham. The Dham is also directly the form of God, Bhagavat Swarup. So in the Dham Parikrama, what is the Dham? God Himself manifests in the form of Dham, Dham Swarup. It's Baladev Prabhu himself. Krishna came in the form of Baladeva, and Baladeva appeared in the form of the Dham. So Dham means actually Krishna. Actually, God, He is manifesting to give mercy to all the jivas in many ways. The conditioned soul has forgotten Lord, and because of this, Lord manifests Himself in the form of the Vedas and Puranas. The conditioned soul doesn't know what is good and what is bad, but Bhagavan, to give mercy to the jivas, Lord appears in the form of Vedas and Puranas.